unstable. Now I know that I'm unstable, but not sure how the stream is going to be working. So you'll have to let me know if I disappear or anything else goes wrong. How the devil are you all? Hope you're all super good. Hi Sharon, how you doing? What's everybody been up to? Has it been boring work stuff? Got some painting done today. This is the first bit of painting I've done today. First. Tony says, I'm definitely not stable. Yeah, been clipping and assembling for hours. I've been putting things in boxes all day, and to some extent taking things out of boxes, because we've got a soaking wet pallet delivery from Games Workshop earlier on today. It looked like they'd had it sat outside in the rain. Fortunately, there was only a couple of damaged items in it. Everything seemed to be alright, but we really weren't hopeful when we first got it delivered. Ooh, working on a secret solstice project, Koroniko. I can let you into a little secret. Not who my secret solstice person is, but I haven't even picked the mini yet. Not pick the mini I'm going to do. I need to get these guys finished, then start on next week full steam ahead for secret summer solstice project, which can't be on stream either, because can't risk anybody seeing what it is. I do like the solstice secret Santa type shenanigans. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it's a great opportunity for everybody to get a cool mini painted by somebody else, which is funky. I think I suggested, hi Methusus, on my thing that I wasn't really bothered what it was. What did I say? Fantasy? I can't remember what my preference was. Pando says, could you talk to me? That Callus and Toll set, Tony, is looks awesome for Mordheim. Actually, I was eyeing that up the other day. If only I was going to be doing witch hunters, it would be perfect. Because I think those two guys are just... Yeah, I think that's what I've done on my screen, Wicked D. Alright. Hi Red! This guy hasn't really got any leather on him, so we can put him down. Right, let's move on. That guy does need some more feathers, and I need to paint his armour and stuff. I need to paint his armour an interesting colour. Right, let me just scroll back up the chat and see what I've missed. Bear with me a second. Right. Secret Solstice Project. Tony's been doing Callus and Toll. Callus and Toll are cool. Pando says, could you talk to me? Methusus said, hi Methusus. Tony says hi to Methusus. Pando says hi to Methusus. Koroniko says hi to Methusus. Koroniko says that they work at the space of a geriatric glacier. Wicked D, just had to restart the stream. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, I think I need to refresh my page now then. If I do that, am I going to break anything? Let's refresh that and see if I can actually see what's going on. Yay, there I am. Hey. Right. It is a lovely set. Shame about it having a Stormcast dude, but that's a challenge in how to make one interesting. Yeah, that was... That's the only thing that I'm not mad keen on about that set as well. But yeah, I do agree, Kariniko. They do make good rubble. Yeah, so yeah, stream appears to be working now. Right then, so we're going to find a colour that we can use on their armour that looks pretty cool. Now, I've just got out before the stream a couple of dark star paints. So I've got aged copper, and copper is so much brighter than aged copper. So we're going to use that as a highlight, and we're going to start with aged copper, which does not look too dissimilar to blackened bronze, although it is a little bit redder in tone. So we're going to get some of that, and we're going to try that on some of the pieces of armour, because the Bestigors have got some armour on as well, and we need to try and make them look a little bit more interesting. But some of them have got plates on their gut area, so we're going to put it on there as well. Just get rid of that dog here. There's a Pokemon, is there? Is there a Pokemon in chat? Oh yeah, there's a little hot dog sausage with green felt pom-poms on its hands. There's a Pepper Army Pokemon, whatever that was. Didn't even see it announce its arrival. Oh, where did I see her? I saw a t-shirt. Not a t-shirt. We were looking at plush toys, that was it. No, it's gone now. It's gone now, Koroneko, unfortunately. We're looking at plush toys to possibly order in for selling in the shop. And you can get Pepper Army plushies. Not quite sure why you would want a plush Pepper Army, but you can. Well, I know. Here is a dilemma. So. Oh yeah. Oh. Hi, John, and
hi everyone. Sorry, I'm late.
You're absolutely fine. Thank you for coming along, and thank you for subscribing. That is incredibly kind. We do appreciate you all just turning up to listen to us waffle, to be fair. Hi Redscope, how you doing? So how, for anybody that might have gone to Salute at the weekend, how was Salute? Did anybody go? Did anybody brave the... Did anybody brave the crowds? I thought, on first impression, that piece of armour went over his whole leg, but it doesn't. It's just on his kneecap. That's a bit strange. So I was going to paint it differently, but no, we'll just do it as a kneecapping bit. Let's find a colour for those feathers, though. I think. Yeah, it's got like a weird... It's a kneecap, and then those ridges are on his chicken leg. I'm going to have to do a bit of work with that. So Luke was amazing. Miss seeing you though. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just couldn't find the time to get there. Really, we were. I looked at the trains and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't going to happen this year. Too much other stuff's going on. Did you see anything really cool? I know a couple of our customers went and sent us a message, and when they were on their way home, saying that they'd just bought into a game. There was somebody there apparently selling 15mm starter sets for Mordheim, which seems a bit odd, but hey, 15mm Mordheim. As if you need to play a game any smaller scale than 28mm. Not something that we will be stocking in the store, I'm afraid. 15mm Mordheim. Unless Games Workshop produce it, in which case we probably will. So there we go. Did you get any good loot from any cool independent companies that we maybe don't know about? This Dark Star paint. So having worked with lots of copper in the past, I can certify that its appearance does in fact appear like copper that has been left in the back of the van for quite some time. So it's not quite super shiny, but still has a little bit of colour to it. He's done an excellent job of colour matching it, which means that this one, the copper, is going to be more like when you've polished it. Right. Fair enough. Mrs MLG is here. Are you here for good?
If you want me.
Yeah, of course. I didn't know whether you'd just come in to sort me out and then you were going off again.
Sort you out.
Sort me
It's
out.
sorting out. You've perfectly, wonderfully done everything yourself.
Yeah, whatever. Tony says, can barely see 32mm scale, let alone 15mm. Red Scope, I bought way too much stuff, a lot of it old school minis in metal, Die Hard miniatures, Battle Zone miniatures, and Black Scorpion. Oh, we do like Black Scorpion. Yeah, I like their stuff. When I saw them at Vatten Attack, I was trying to petition him to do some more skeleton minis. I like his skeletons.
And they still won't let us buy stuff.
Yeah, and they don't let stores stock their stuff, unfortunately. So we can't get their awesome minis. Right, so got his armour. I think we'll do that bit on the end of his sword. That can be copper as well, like his armour. What are Die Hard miniatures then? I'm not familiar with that one.
The Christmas movie miniatures.
Oh, he's got like a weird anklet thing on as well. Should that maybe be gold? I think there's going to be some touch-ups here. Try not to get it all over his skin. Definitely going to be some going back and touching up a couple of parts. Yeah. He's got a copper nostril now.
Maybe you wanted a copper.
Yeah, maybe. I've got copper on one of his horns. And that's his ear.
Have you right glasses on?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of them days. Just one of them days. Right, we're not going to put any more copper on there because there's already loads on it. Right, so that's him.
Wicked do.
That's him. Right, I'm going to have a little drink and a break for a second.
We saw you leaving work today.
Yeah, spying on you.
Looked like you had your hands full.
So I painted this little plate on his belly. I painted the skull, and then after it, as soon as I'd done it, I thought I shouldn't have done that because that obviously isn't a skull, because it's too much like iconography. It's obviously designed to be decoration on a little metal plate, like a buckler or something that he's decided to use as his tummy armour.
Oh, do you think they call it their tummy?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Big brawly beastman's tummy.
Yeah. That's it. So we're going to make it all coppery instead of painted.
Oh, we could only see you from the back, so I didn't see your face.
Yeah, just looked like you had your hands full and you were running off. And he's also got that little spiky bit on his horn there. Let's get some copper on that bit too. Ooh, he could be a cybergore, says Tony. Yeah, half man, half not half man, half goat, half machine. Just before the stream started, little Miss asked me what I was going to be painting. I was telling her, and she was saying, like, well, so what? They're goats. Like, yeah, they're like mutant-y goat people things. What do you need them for? They're for eating all the humans. Do I need any on this guy? I think we'll paint that bit in the middle of his weird thing there with some copper. Get some copper on all of them. Help them tie in. I was thinking about my roster, my mob list for Mordheim the other day, and after a little bit of practice with the lads at the weekend, and I've decided to not run the Minotaur in my starting list. Decided against it because although he's awesome, it's too many points, and if he gets killed early on, it'll be a travesty that I don't think I can recover from. So we're going to start with the Centaur instead. Die Hard Minis is run by Tim Prow. I remember Tim Prow. Oh, I didn't know he'd worked for WizKids. I knew he used to be a painter, sculptor for GW. Did he work on White Dwarf at one point as well, I think? Yeah. I remember him. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. Check out their stuff. Not that I need any more stuff, but when did that ever stop us? So, copper's just like a metallic brown, isn't it? How many different shades of brown can you get on your Beastmen? Ah, well, we'll have some metallic brown to go with our brown. I believe that as at previous events, there will be a prize for the best painted warband. Fortunately, I know that I stand no chance of winning that, so tabletop standard will be fine. We don't need to worry about it. I'll try and go for one of the other prizes, like killing the most people or something. Yeah, 200 and something gold they are, Tony. There was also a company called Tangent Miniatures. They had some interesting figures. They had a Not Krull set of minis that I just had to buy. Yeah, I won't say I know the guy from Tangent Miniatures, but I have dealt with him before. We used to have a copper-coloured car and was listed orange in its official paperwork. Yeah, I suppose. If it's a bright copper, like that one, I would describe that as an orange. Whereas that one's definitely a brown. What have I missed that Wicked D said to Tony?
She asked him if he knew the Tim guy.
Ah, right. Yeah, I can't remember what's the name of the guy that I met, and it was at Leeds as well. Rather than it being Salute or something, it was. I think it was at one of the Leeds shows, the Fiasco, at the Armories. Paul something. He used to sculpt a few of the Necromunda figures back in day. Paul something. Who used to work for GW, and now he does his own thing. My car is described as orange, says Tony. I designed it as rusty. Described it as rusty. No.
Hang on.
It's alright, I've lost you. Yeah, Halo. Halo looks like it's got a little bit of excitement going on around it. And yeah, I've heard a little bit about 15mm Hail Caesar. I guess that just gives you the capacity to play much bigger games, like with all of the sort of epic systems. But then I don't know if you're playing it as like Ancients. Did they really have these battles where they had like hundreds of thousands of people? Who was left to do the crops? Don't know. I haven't got time to read history books. Need to read. Need to watch TV programs. Highly factual historical documentary programs like 300 and that kind of thing. 13th Warrior, that's a really good historical factual program. Right, so that wristlet is definitely leather. That one doesn't have any binding to it, so that one can be copper.
Loves the 13th one.
It's absolute trash, but it's great. Yes, I would describe it as one of my favourite fantasy films of all time. Just that it's just so bonkers. The like Outlander. Is Outlander the one where he lands on a Viking planet, but he's actually an alien?
Methosis is watching, or has watched Galaxy Quest. We watched it again the other day, didn't we? It's awesome.
Yeah, I love Galaxy Quest. It's it's a lot of fun. It was, what was it that we heard? And it was like the alien from Galaxy Quest noise, and that made me think about it. Yeah, I really want to watch. I'm looking forward to watching. But we haven't had the opportunity yet to watch the new Fallout TV series.
We've been talking about that in the Discord today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that, and maybe after the stream this evening we might get to watch the first episode, maybe. Mr MLG is raising her eyebrows. That could be possible.
Don't you always get your own way?
Not always. Mostly, but not always. Let's give him the Centaur a copper belly armour as well. Tummy armour. Copper tummy armour. So this wee chappy here, he's a little bit flexible because he's only held onto his base with one leg. But fortunately, it's quite flexible resin, so shouldn't be too bad. He's going to replace the Minotaur in my starting lineup. Part of the problem with the Minotaur, and if you've never played Mordheim, you might not know how it works. But part of the problem with the Minotaur is he's so good that the temptation is there to charge him in, which is what I've done in like pretty much every game, which is why I've come to this realization. Charge him in and just try and kill as many people with him. But you can never become a hero. So you've got two grades of warrior in the Mordheim game. You either have heroes or you have henchmen, and a Minotaur is a henchman. So as a henchman, he can never become a hero because he's silly. There is North Star, who make Frostgrave minis and what have you, have actually got a centipede demon, which is a really cool model. It's called something like a Chilapendra. Mr MLG is going to try and find a picture. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, as a henchman, a special type of henchman is so expensive, but you can never become a hero. So most henchmen in the game can become a hero, and if you're a hero, then you can earn experience and level up to a different degree, and they can become even more powerful. But the Minotaur can't, because he's so dumb. Because he's such a beast that he can't become a hero. And the Ungors, which are the smallest of the Beastmen, can never become heroes either, because they're the lowest of the low in Beastman society. So they won't get allowed to become heroes either. So we're starting off with a chieftain, a shaman, 2 bestigors and a centaur, which is the maximum amount of heroes I can start with. You can get up to 6, but I can only do that by leveling one of my gores, the standard beastmen, up to be a hero. So that's what we're going to aim for. We're going to have as many basic schlebs as possible to start off with, in the hope that one of them becomes a hero, and then we get a full complement of heroes, because Mordheim is a game of exploration.
We haven't got any of these centipede demons.
Haven't we?
No.
Oh, have we got it in a different pack, I think, which is one of the Frostgrave miniature packs. It's something like Chilapendra and Failing Wretch. But it's the same model, but in a pack of 2 minis, and I think it actually works out cheaper to buy it as a pack of 2.
How would that work?
Well, I don't know, but that's, if I remember correctly, that is the way.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. Is it the same model?
No.
No, it's not. It's not the
not
same
the
model.
same.
I forget. I've forgotten it's not the same model. But it is a centipede demon. Oh, he's got armour on his wrist as well. Mr MLG, I'm sure you have a computer for a brain. Sometimes I forget things.
It does. I agree. The other ones look really scary, and this one's just like, oh, what happened? Hey, Pete.
Pete. Hi, Pete. Nearly missed a bit there. Just concentrating on the front bit. Nearly missed the back bit.
I don't like these ones.
Why?
That's the fiddling.
While I was setting the computer up, I had a little sneaky look at the one that you've been working on, and it looks awesome. It does that. And I looked at it and I thought, this looks ace. I couldn't have done it this good. Because you've just done a really good job.
I don't think you had your glasses on.
I did.
Hydrates.
Thanks, Pete. Slap chop. These guys
Gotta put a wig on.
they're all the way over there. I'll have to grab one in a sec. I'll just finish this bit of shoulder. Just wash my brush out. It's getting a little bit claggy. Might strip off a bit as well.
Madam's called to the meetings.
Oh, what should we call this? Red hot? There we go. There we go. Stretching. I think this wig suits me. Might wear it all the time. How was the Pathfinder adventure? Well, I mean, you'd better ask Wicked D and Mrs MLG, because I thought it went all right, but
He was trying to kill us. He set a marrow.
a marrow.
Set a marrow on us and tried to drown Wicked D. And then when we escaped, because we're awesome, he set a black pudding on us.
So Wicked D's character was using. They had to get across a swamp, and Wicked D's character has a ring of water walking that she's found somewhere. I can't remember exactly where that came from, but I think it might have been when she had to get in the water realm at one point. But so she got this ring of water walking, and then was walking across the surface of the swamp to go and check out what was going on in these ruins in the middle of the swamp, and then she was going to come back and report to the rest of the party. So it's a foggy swamp, and it's deep. It's really, really murky and stuff. And she was trying to sneak across in the fog, walking on the surface of the water. And unfortunately for her, she'd been tracked since her first foray.
Bye, Sharon.
Oh, see you later. Yep. Since her first foray onto the water by a merrow that had detected her. because she'd made a bit of a rubbish roll at one point, and it had been following her ever since. So when she got to a point roughly in the middle of the swamp, like between the shores, the Merrow attacked and jumped out, grappled her, and dragged her underneath, and then knocked her out and tried to carry her off. And then Mrs MLG remembered.
Not remembered, I knew.
Mrs MLG knew, but didn't want to use
I had offered before she walked.
a magical item that she had that was a one-use boat. So a swan feather token that makes a boat appear, and it must be a pretty massive boat because it can carry quite a lot of stuff, can't it? But it only lasts for one day. So it's a one-use item that can only be used once. A one-use item that can only be used once. A one-use item that can only be used for one day. And so they couldn't think how they were going to rescue Wicked D from the Merrow. So you conjured the boat, didn't you? With the token.
Sacrificed my boat.
And then they zoomed across, because it moves pretty fast. Zoomed across to catch the Merrow. And intercept it and rescued Wicked D in glorious combat. And then they recovered and ventured into the ruins, where they were expecting to find hags. And what they found instead, or so far have found instead, was a black pudding. And the black pudding is a massive creature. If nobody knows what a black pudding is, it is a huge gelatinous slime that is acidic in nature. So they had to combat that, and little Miss MLG's character got grappled and consumed by the black pudding, and then Wicked D shot it and made it split in two, which made it release little Miss's character, and then the rest of you jumped in and hacked him to bits, didn't you? Well, didn't hack him to bits because it's immune to damage from slashing weapons.
I hit it with my shield.
So yeah, but I've learned a couple of valuable lessons from the game that I need to bring my other bestiary books home because they're all at the shop. I need to take it off. Sorry, Tony. My head's too hot and the hair keeps going in my mouth. How do people cope with having long hair like that? I'll have long wig hairs tickling me for ages now. Oh, I need to put some metal on the bandit on these shields. Always forget about that. Yeah, it was good. So after they'd killed the black pudding, we decided to call it a day on the session because we'd been playing since about 11:30, and it had got to
6 o'clock.
it got to tea time. It was a bit of an epic, wasn't it? And it was only supposed to be a little bit of an introductory mission to get them back into it because we haven't played for about 2 years or maybe more, because we've had various as Dungeons and Dragons D&D type parties tend to do, had various scheduling issues, haven't we, for trying to get back into it. But I had a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys did. So I think Wicked D said it was awesome. You look like a member of a Lanchester band from the 90s after a messy night. Oh, Manchester band from the 90s after a messy night. Yeah. Can't do Manchester accent. I'm not very good at accents in general. I either sound Welsh or Asian. Right, that's definitely bits of metal on his bow. This is an Ungor. You can see it. Always paint at the bottom of the screen. I'm sorry, I always have a habit to hold the mini close to me. What's his armband there? He's got a little armband thing on, that can be copper. So this is an Ungor. Ungors are the weakest and smallest of the Beastmen. Anybody seen any humorous takes on the female custodes thing at all? Has anybody seen anything about that? I don't know, like, apart from people just being outraged at the fact that there might be like lady people in gold armour. Don't know. Sometimes you get like funny memes and stuff popping up there. I don't really get memes. Why can't you just tell people a joke? Why do you have to have some weird kind of pictorial reference?
Girls in games? I know. That was one of the comments on a TikTok daft video that I did, was that I was a girl, and so I shouldn't be talking about Warhammer. I mean, he was right, I don't play. But then neither did I say a word in the video, so, you know. I did say a bit about it, just the usual numpties being outraged. Yeah, well, they've got to have something to do, haven't they?
Definitely. So, did I see? No. Had a conversation about the new Custodes Codex in general, rules-wise, the other day. So, apparently, some of the stuff's been leaked and what have you. I presume that people have opened copies that have turned up to stores early and what have you. Like our stock has arrived for the pre-orders for next weekend already. But I have no interest in Custodes, so I have not opened the book. But somebody obviously has. And there's various, which is where this bit about the female Custodes has come from, I think, and what have you. But people are reading the rules and talking about the rules online, and folks are saying like, oh, the rules are terrible, they're not as powerful as they should be, and what have you. But is it just a case of they're finally balanced? So for the past however many years they've been totally busted, and I don't think there should be a playable army anyway. Custodes. They're supposed to be like really, really rare protectors of the Emperor and what have you. When you read some of the books from the Heresy series, they kind of detail that there's maybe like, if there's one, that's rare, and if there's 5, so there's an instance where a whole squad of them go to keep an eye on Lorgar because there's a bit of a wrong one. You know, that's totally unheard of, that so many would muster in one place.
Well, leaving that up to you, Koronico. Direct contact, hadn't you, I thought?
Well, with Henry Cavill?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, you do know if like in the ridiculously rare scenario that he ever came to the shop, we'd have to hold him prisoner until Koriko could get here.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing his new film, the League of... Is it League of Ungentlemanly Warfare or something? Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. Looking forward to seeing that. That's a possibility for our Friday night entertainment while we're off gallivanting at the weekend.
You going to the cinema?
Potentially. Because unlike last time that we went and we had like 2 full nights on the beer, a couple of the guys said that they didn't really want to be feeling that rough on the Saturday.
You all realised how old you all are now, and you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, and they maybe didn't want to go and get like quite so drunk. I think it was because one of the guys was really, really drunk and ended up being really ill when we got back to the house. So I suggested that we maybe go to the pictures as a moderate ease into the weekend, go to the pictures and then maybe go for a couple of beers after, but not a full all-night session.
That's what you have to do now, ancient people.
Yeah. I was, trying to be responsible.
Every now and then. Well, none of you drink like you're teenagers, do you?
No.
So you can't just expect to suddenly, all of you, like, knocking on era to just go, yeah, let's go. Oh yeah, they're going there, Red. Just not both nights.
Yeah. Oh, it's only open on Saturdays.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's apparently they've got to a point where they just don't really need the money, so they just do what they. Just knock something off.
You've got to eat one of them manky sweets because John says so.
Yeah. Definitely need to sort out my little painting pile up here. I've just flicked a mini onto the floor. I don't know what it was. Well, not onto the floor. Down the back there. Got to eat one of these manky sweets. Who redeemed it? John, what colour would you like, John? There is green, red, orange, purple, rhubarb and custard looking things. I think there might be a yellow one. Yeah, I think, Red Scope, that purple. Yeah, okay. I think that last time I drank so much on the Friday night that I was still drunk, and then we just topped up over the weekend, that I reckon I was still drunk on Tuesday. But I could be wrong. Ugh.
I know what would wash that down nicely.
What's that?
Some pomegranate juice.
You'll have to add that as a bits thing.
You want me to drink pomegranate?
Drink some manky pomegranate juice. We'll have it as like
if somebody
1,000 bits.
If somebody I don't even know how much bits are, because that sounds a bit nuts. Hey, Red. What, like 20 bits?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what bits.
I don't know. How much are bits?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody tell me how much bits are, please. It's always nice to have you lurking.
Well, you said hello earlier on, I think.
Well, I thought I thought he had, and then I just thought, oh, maybe I was just wishful thinking.
These sweets are alright. Once you get past that initial... they're...
That shouldn't be a thing. They're sweets. They should just be nice. So, come on. Anybody know how much bits are? Like, what, I don't even know how you buy bits.
I don't know. You know, Wicked D?
No.
Poison Mr MLG with
Poked a hole in me resin printer. Long job to put new film on. Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear me.
Yeah, I need to sort ours out actually.
£2.90. Jesus. For 300 bits.
Wow.
That's loads.
Yeah.
Well, that's too much, isn't it? Who's paying that? Wowzers. What? What do you want for make you drink pomegranate juice?
Oh well. It's got to be at least a tenner, isn't it?
No. I was thinking like 100 bits.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Right, so if somebody does 100 bits on this stream, I'll go and get him some pomegranate juice because I've got a nice fresh batch.
it's got moose froth on it.
Yep.
I don't want any of that bit.
No, you'll just pour you some. Alright, no one's gonna do that, are they?
Yeah.
How much is a pomegranate bottle of juice? I don't understand that. Oh, you only have like you don't have a lot. You'd die. So it's a whole pomegranate. I think this one's got 4 whole pomegranates.
Oh, there you go.
That's 10.
Pete's done 10. We only need another 90.
It's not torture. I drink it every day.
Yes.
So it's the whole pomegranate. The pips are what you get in the supermarket, and they're the bits that you're supposed to eat. But this has the whole thing, the skin and the white and everything. And if you Google it, it says that they are technically edible. And they're juiced into a juice. It's very, very pretty colour. And then you have like a shot glass type, like a brandy glass, bottom of a brandy glass. But yeah, it's all I had to put. Oh, come on! Don't be wasting Pete's bits. But yeah, and nobody else will drink it, only me, and I don't have any choice. So I think it's about time that we all saw Mr MLG's face.
He's doing you good though. You're remembering more.
Well, I love the way that all of you keep saying this to me, and Mum says things like, "Oh, these ones look really nice this time." You know they didn't. In fact, I'll go and get it, and then you can see it.
Kuranika says anything is edible once.
Yeah, but it genuinely says technically edible.
Yeah.
I'm on ginger, turmeric, and orange. It's grim. Oh, this is for my brain.
Yeah. It's even in a wine
Bottle to make you feel like you're having something really nice. I'm going to come in here.
Okay.
So here it is, look. As you can see, it's got some nice floaty bits and some lovely separation of colours. So that's delightful. I mean, this colour here is gorgeous, but yeah, these bits are the bits that kind of put people off. If we give it a little shaky wakey, you can
like
see.
You say, it's a lovely colour.
Beautiful colour. I once had my hair this colour. Nice. See all those nice floaty bits in there? Yeah. Yeah, it's to help grow my brain back because my brain is smaller than it should be.
Yeah. She likes it, really.
I don't.
Right now, I've got 5 minutes. Got 5 minutes left. What shall we do in 5 minutes? Let's get some more red. Let's get some red on. Everybody agrees that looks minging.
Yeah, it's because it does, and it tastes as good as it looks.
It tastes yummy.
Yeah, I drink it. Don't have any choice. Oh,
Yeah.
horrible.
Tried getting out of it, but her mum keeps making it.
So yeah, if you want Mr MLG to try it live on stream so that you can all see his face. Then was it 90 bits? I don't know what that is, but 300 was £2 something, so
Yeah.
you have to club together. One-time offer.
Oh, there you go.
Jesus, Vicky D. I could have just made him drink it for you when he came round. Does that mean you've got to have some now?
Yeah,
It might taste alright now you've had that sweet.
it might. I doubt it. It'll be fine. Having watched Mrs MLG drink it, I think the key is to neck it as quickly as possible.
No, you have to have a little sip to get used to it.
Get the flavour.
You ready?
It was worth the £1.30 for 100
Oh, is that how
bits.
much it was?
Wowzers. Well. What?
That's how much I have.
That's more than you have.
No, it's not. There we go. Some nice.
And I've got to drink all that.
Yeah. Lovely. Don't let it get warm.
Don't let it get warm. Well, I'll just finish painting this red bit here. Oh, he's got quite pert buns, this guy. Stupid, sexy Flanders. That's the Elven Union Blood Bowl team who've all got.
This is a fresh batch Wicked Day. That's why. It gets worse as it gets older. Is it turning solid? It might be.
Right, let's have a look. Stop changing the subject and neck it.
He's put it back down again.
I know. Right, let's have a go.
You might really like it.
I've smelt it.
Oh, don't smell it. What's all them white bits floating on top? It looks like mould.
These were fresh pomegranates. Has she just done it today?
I don't know. Today or yesterday. See, it's alright, isn't it?
Tastes like soil.
Yeah, it does.
It's gritty. It's got a texture of.
What do we mean? I have it every day.
It's got a texture of grass clippings and.
It's just a pomegranate.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's get
I like
it.
the way it's all up the edge, stuck around.
I'm sure soil is full of nutrients.
Yeah, it is. You see.
Right. Let's get it over with. Chug it. Right. Oh, cat. But if I have a mouthful of beer, it's gonna taste horrible, isn't it? I'm gonna have to just go for it.
Don't have beer.
Let's go. Well, it's all gone.
Do you want some more?
2 knots.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, you can't have that.
I'm gonna have a palate cleanser now.
Ugh.
Is there a limit of 1 glass per stream? Says Kuroniko. Yes. Yes, it's got a 1 hour cooldown.
Your turn next, Wicked Day.
Worth every penny.
So,
Yes.
what do you reckon? Would you have it every day?
No.
Why not?
Well, it depends. If it was having restorative effects, if it was having some restorative,
You can't even talk anymore.
no, it's broken me. If it was having restorative effects on my well-being, then I would have it every day. So it's obviously doing you some good, but
Why is it?
my memory works, so I don't think I need it.
Does it taste of bitterness and regret?
I wouldn't quite go that far. It definitely tastes of soil and grass.
It tastes of soil and grass. It's a pomegranate.
Well, I don't know. Why does everything taste like chicken?
It doesn't.
Apart from that definitely does
Oh.
not taste like chicken.
That's what I was going to ask you. So we had spaghetti bolognese at Mum's house tonight for tea,
yes, we did.
and she puts chocolate in it.
Yeah. Could you taste it?
No, but what a waste of chocolate. Because
Yeah.
like she tells me off for being fat all the time, and then she's sneaking chocolate into my food.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was a big music change.
Apparently, she'd seen on a cooking program that if you grate chocolate into spaghetti bolognese, that it makes it really yummy.
Tastes the same to me.
I remember going to the Cadbury's World place
With me.
with you, and one of the things was that they talked about chili in chocolate.
Yes, I've heard of chili and chocolate. I've not heard of spaghetti bolognese and chocolate.
No.
But I'd rather just have some chocolate. I'd rather it not be wasted in my food. So, darling,
Yeah,
it's 9 o'clock.
it is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this bit of red on these guys so they're a little bit further on, and then we're going to go and watch Fallout.
Oh, joy.
What, do you not want to watch it?
That's fine, I'll just sit there with you. Right,
Everyone says it's been good, you might enjoy it. I have my own homegrown recipe for chili, and it doesn't involve chocolate. You have, maybe I might put some chocolate in the next, ragu thing that I made.
just don't waste it. She once made a chocolate cake and put beetroot in it. That tasted of soil.
Yeah, but that was when we were in the super healthy eating phase, and we used to have couscous all the time and stuff.
No, chocolate cake. Proper chocolate cake that tastes nice, and then she put beetroot in it. So then it tasted gross. We've only ever been healthy eating when we were in our 20s, and that was a very long time ago.
Yeah, we used to eat pasta and corn all the time. And we used to have that sweet and sour sauce that just tastes like vinegar.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Chocolate habaneros. What? Chocolate covered? So you can just chili.
Oh.
So you can just chomp into it.
Chocolate covered strawberries, I'm all up for.
No, nobody wants that. Well, some people might. Some people that like strawberries. Who was it told me the other day that strawberries aren't a fruit?
It's because it's got the seeds on the outside. There's something to do with that. I don't know who told you.
No, I can't remember.
I wouldn't have been there. But
Can't remember. Maybe I need some pomegranate juice to make
yeah,
my memory.
get some more down there. So you'll have to tell everybody if we have any effects of eating this pomegranate juice.
Yeah, I'll let you know in about half an hour.
I've heard of chocolate and chili, but seems like a waste of money as we don't eat chocolate, so the rest of it would get binned. I can't imagine that it has such a significant taste difference that it would really be worth the effort.
Well, I couldn't taste any difference between that and when we've had spaghetti bolognese previously, and it didn't have chocolate in it.
That was Al when you were talking about coconuts and nuts and...
Oh, right, okay.
That was Al telling you all about things.
I can't really remember. I think there was another conversation going on and I was half listening to that one. I can't really remember.
See, more pomegranate juice required. Right, this wolf's atrocious. It's gonna have to do.
Oh.
Bless his little cotton socks. I do like Al. He's a funny onion. He's never changed, has he? Well, how have we known him now? Years.
Yeah.
He's never changed. Always just been Al.
Don't know. At least 15 years.
Easy.
Did he come to the wedding?
Yeah.
I think so, isn't it?
Yes. It's a bit of a blur, to be honest. I had to hold you up, you were drunk.
Everyone was trying to get me drunk.
Oh, it was your wedding. Isn't that what you're supposed to be doing? It's a seed, not a nut. Yeah, so the strawberries have their seeds on the outside, which makes them vegetable or mineral or, I don't know, whatever.
And the coconut isn't a nut because it's...
No, it's just called a nut
something
because
else.
the English language is stupid. It's a fruit, but not a berry. Well, there we go. It's narrowing it down, isn't it? We don't have them, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
No.
So this wolf's supposed to stand on this rock. I quite like me rock. I don't like me wolf. What base is am I just putting gravel on?
Yeah, just...
I don't know what you wanted.
Well, we've got the... In fact, you had the little tub, didn't you, that's got the grassy stuff
Oh,
on.
you want grass, so you don't want gravel.
I think we'll maybe use that.
What did you said?
Well, I'd forgotten about that, and then I remembered after I'd said it.
I put it on something. I can't remember. The dwarf, I think. Anyway.
Do you think that looks alright, or is it too bright? Because remember, they're supposed to be undead. This should probably have, like, dead grass.
Oh, this grass is really bright.
Well, we should probably use the Scrublands one then.
I don't have that. So, when I use this grass, I put some agrax over it because it was like, oh, there's some green grass, and it looked too bright.
Oh, we'll do that then. Did it look alright with Agrax?
Not really,
Yeah.
but I'd stuck it onto my minis.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there's this tub here that's got the basing glue sat in it.
Yes, that's what I was going to use. My
Alright.
gravel. That's
But
what I
is-
always use.
Is that not the one that's got the bits of static grass in it? No. I thought we had some
It's alright, don't do it. I'll do it later.
geek gaming Scrublands.
Oh, I don't know. I only ever use that. Anyway, you might go, no, I want you to paint it properly.
Oh, I know. What happened? What's happened there?
What?
I've got a random bit of axe. Oh, it's broken off that door. That's good.
Oh, Jesus.
It's been sat on my desk since I knocked all that stuff off when I got the sweets.
What, earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, like, since the dawn of time. I like the way that this is your glass and it's still, that's it now.
It'll be that
It's
colour forever.
wedged forever. It's like some kind of pretty crystal pattern.
I might have some of the coffee cracking.
When do the pre-orders drop in store? Waiting on some Arvus lifters I ordered. Whenever the pre-order for that was, I should imagine. What's Arvus lifters when they're on?
They are a little drop ship type creature creature, little dropship type spaceship thing for Space Marines, and Solar
Made your brain work.
Solar Auxilia for Legions Imperialis. They are released already. I think they came out at the weekend. I think they were officially released at the weekend. I could be wrong. But they should have all shipped. If you were waiting for them from us. So I haven't painted a darker red on that guy. He's going to have to wait. What's going on? Oh, yeah, it's got some red. It's got some red in his armpit areas. Got my next Blood Bowl game on Thursday. I'll play against Tim's Corn team. I've only played against Corn a couple of times, and I remember him being quite hard to play against. We've got a lot of frenzy, which is good for pushing people across the pitch.
So you're just streaming forever now then?
No, I was just getting this red done. Might as well carry on while I'm still painting, haven't we? I'm nearly finished. Got like 4 minis left to go. I'm not a big fan of fruit in general, so, and certainly not cooked fruit. Don't like cooked fruit. So I quite like apples. Quite like apples. Golden Delicious apples. But they've got to be green, which kind of defeats the fact that they're called Golden Delicious, I think. When they turn yellow, they're too sweet. Let's have a closer look. Closer look at my Beastmen's. They look like this, Tony.
It's got a grumpy little face, hasn't it?
Yeah, they're still a bit rough. There's a little bit of tidying up to do here and there, and they're going to get a couple of layers of
That red looks orange.
wash and stuff. It is rusty red from Reaper.
That'd be why then.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Look at this. Very kind of you to say so.
Kionika says, it looks great.
Thank you. Yeah, we're not going to win any best painted prizes, but I do want them to look alright on the table. So. It's not like I haven't known that we were going for quite some time. Leaving it to the last minute. Maybe not as close to the last minute as a couple of the guys that are coming with us, because one of them hasn't even built his minis yet. So I wished him luck earlier on. I know I've said it before, but when you're just painting minis to play games with, I don't think it really matters if they're not masterpieces, because when you're stood 3 or 4 feet away from them on the table, So long as they look alright at that distance, doesn't really matter.
He's had a lot on Methusis, you see. Bless his little cotton socks.
And sometimes, when in fact we're going to do his armour a little bit differently. Sometimes when you do nice big, wide highlights on stuff, they can look better at a distance than a mini that's had loads of subtle highlighting and stuff done in, because you can't appreciate all that work. You can't see it all from a distance. There used to be a thing years ago where you, for ranked battle games like Warhammer, where you only put loads of effort into painting the guys at the front, and then you put a little bit less effort into the guys in the rank behind, and then maybe just do the guys at the back with basic 3 colours, because you're only ever really looking at the dudes in the front rank. Last minute painting is the most efficient way possible. Yeah. Oh, and he hasn't got his skirt done either, so where's the other guy? So him and him. So this is my main shaman, this dude on the pile of skulls. This is my main shaman that I was planning on using, but his base is massive. And he's obviously stood on this pile of skulls, so he's going to be a much easier target for people who are shooting, because he's higher up. So this guy with the scroll is the guy that I was thinking of using in place of this guy. But we'll see how we do. See how we get on with painting over the next couple of days. Because I've really only got tonight, tomorrow night, and Wednesday night to get these guys done. Unless I take some paints from me and paint them on Saturday morning.
That base is just crying out for some skeleton bone contrast paint.
No, that's what's going on it.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, that's what's happening. That's the plan. It's getting a nice healthy skeleton bone all over, and then a couple of other washes to deep shade it a little bit.
Yeah, the back ranks used to be base count and dunking wood stain in ranks.
Yeah. So this Shaman Mini here is the, if you maybe didn't recognise it, or you're not a savant for GW models, this is the Tzeentch Magister on disc that comes in the Disciples of Tzeentch Start Collecting box. However, I thought his legs and arms were suitable for Beastmen, but the head wasn't, because he has like a human head with multiple eyes. So, quick head swap and take him off his disc and paint him brown instead of blue. And ta-da! He's a regular Beastman, because why do all Beastmen have to be goat people? Why can't some of them be bird people too? Or goat people with bird legs? Played a couple of games with these guys now. Yes, we have. Yes. Don't refer to myself as we generally, but I've played a couple of games with these guys now, and used a couple of different rosters different configurations, and the shaman has had a variety of different spells to play with. So, and by far the most useful that I've found is, I think it's Wings of Shadow or something like that, that lets you make a 12-inch movement in the magic phase, which is much better than some of the direct damage options that he can have, I think, because it lets him make a really speedy charge move into some enemies, and he's not a terrible fighter, so getting him into combat is pretty handy. It's just a shame it only affects him when you can't take a mate with you to help gang up on somebody. Let's just do a little bit under there. Not really sus. Just a little bit of rough edge on there. There we go. He's looking a little bit better already. A little bit of highlightiness. And then the Minotaur. Just a fresh brush load of that. And we'll do Minotaurs. So what are you going to be painting on stream tomorrow night, Mr MLG?
Absolutely no idea.
Yeah. I'm afraid to say, for anybody that's fed up with Beastmen now, that I will be carrying on with these.
Beastmen forever!
Promise I'll paint something different next week.
Oh, don't make promises you can't keep.
No, I'll definitely paint something
Not painting your
different next week.
vampire army, not on stream now, because I'm doing wolves and I don't like them. So it'd just be a lot of me going, right, don't like that, cover it back over.
You've got a new Skelly Bob's guy to paint?
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Oh, it's in the side pocket of the rucksack.
I've got... I can't remember what she's called. The Badger.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm not sure if I want to paint that on stream. The problem with me painting on stream is I can't see the mini that I am painting because there isn't enough room for a camera and me and a paintbrush. So I don't like painting things that I'm trying to do really well or have really small details because I can't see them. How about your Solstice Army? We'll still act surprised. Yeah. Well, I'm not giving any clues away at all on that front. Not like I still haven't decided what I'm painting yet or anything like that.
No, I haven't. That'll do for now. So there we go, Minotaur, big beefy Minotaur. I don't know if you've seen me big beefy Minotaur. So now he's the Ogroid Myrmidon with a couple of weapon swaps. Swapped his hands over. Well, in fact, I didn't. I swapped this weapon and made it into an axe, and then I swapped this hand with this thing. So yeah, he's pretty cool, but his skin is too light, so he definitely needs some washes on him, and obviously like some stuff on these bony, horny bits. But
I'd say orange on his back.
He's got scars.
Ah, okay.
So I painted the scars in like a more pinky colour, so that when I wash it, it'll make him a standy outy colour to his skin, but they won't be quite that bright. Cool. There we go. Thank you very much, everybody. We're going to call it a night there because I'm going to go and cozy up with the missus and watch a bit of... Oh, I didn't realise I'm that close to the camera. It's weird. Cozy up with the missus and watch Fallout on the telly box. Maybe have a cup of tea.
Oh, now steady on. Think you want some more juice?
I definitely do not want some more juice. Not today, anyway. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along. Apparently, I'm still unstable.
Always.
Thanks, everyone, for coming. Really, really appreciate you.
You can see through your glasses.
Appreciate you all coming to watch us. And yeah, more juice tomorrow. Probably not.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.